Okay. Good evening, dear friends. Good evening, people who are concerned in Bosnian pyramids all around the world. If you're watching us, we'll appreciate to share our opinions and verifications with us to contribute the solution of Bosnian pyramids facts. So I'll be very happy if you're around and listen to that program, this program. This is our first live English broadcast, and since my English is my second language, I apologize in advance for the misunderstandings that I will cause. But I try to be simple. I'll try to be simple, understandable, and clear. Okay, so I haven't known anything about Bosnian pyramids since we have received a message from extraterrestrial sources, our essences. In 2024, we have received a message via a psychic friend of us, and we have heard about Bosnian pyramids for the first time. It wasn't our concern. It was something new for us. But immediately we took action, and we sent one of our members to Bosnia to activate the godlike energies there to be functioned. You will learn the reason for that when I read the message to you. In 2024, we have received some, not too many, but small portion of messages about Bosnian pyramid. And today, I believe that we have to share those information with you to contribute. Because everyone who has knowledge about pyramids must share this information and knowledge with the others. It's a great responsibility. I waited for a little bit because for a long time, because I wanted to be sure about the messages. I want to be sure about the things. And I waited for a little bit the maturation of the subject. And then I decided to go live and share our opinions, our data with the people who are concerned. Who are we? We are a group of people. We call ourselves as integrity because our essence up there in sky calls us integrity, the unique integrity on earth at the moment, in the world, acting on behalf of them. Therefore, we are authorized, we are ambassadors of them, and we can share whatever we have in the way we like. All right. So let me share some documents with you and follow a routine so it will be helpful for all of us. Okay, this is Mr. Cenap Başman. It's an earthly coded name is Cenap Başman, Ökeş Cenap Başman, and his celestial name is Axoy Rahmatu. He was born in 1948 and unfortunately disincarnated in the year of 2017 and left behind at 8,000 entire corpus. I mean, 8,000 documents, programs to enlighten the people, to educate the people, and to help the ascension of their consciousness. Of course, it's impossible for us to share the entire corpus of him in a one program, but the first thing we have to do is, I think, to introduce him to you. He is a very special being, as a matter of fact. While he's embodied on Earth, I mean, for a certain time, but he's still active in his celestial plan. So he's always with us, and he talks with us, he guides with us, and he's still guiding us to find the way through the Adam, through heaven on earth. So we will talk about him later on, and this is just a small introduction. And we are, who are we? We are Karyamanta Sonya ambassadors on earth. And what is Karyamanta Sonya? Karyamanta Sonya is divine sovereignty, central administrative, superpower dimension. In some literature, it is so-called with Allah, especially in Arabic sense. So we are, well, we just say, okay, let me emphasize it in another way. It's a kind of, it's a layer, it's an upper layer of Allah, and we are the representative of him, ambassador of gods on earth. Karyamanta Sonya is consisting of a lot of essences. Okay, we'll give you the numbers and etc. later on. So, what is our mission? Okay. When he disincarnated in 2017, sorry, in 2017, so we didn't know what to do. We didn't know which direction he had to take and go. So we didn't know which path we had to choose, because well, there was no idea, and there is anything inherited from him. You know, we just spread it over on earth with our own concepts, knowledge, and will, etc. So we had to choose ourselves according to free will laws. So I chose something else. I chose something else. Yes, I chose to get rest a little bit, and to find a good house and on the seashore, and be retired and live a peaceful and small life there. But they didn't allow me to do so. So I just started to repeat his lessons, his lectures, to other people who are really willing to listen to us, together with a friend of mine. So at first we were 6, and then 8, and the number were increased. And what is our mission? What can I say? What is our mission? I mean, if you don't earn anything, the things that you do, for example, we don't get any money from the lessons we give. We don't get any profit by them. So it's a non-profit organization, and even we spend money to fulfill our tasks, our own money. So We are not related with the money business. Our lessons are free. And the idea of Axoy bilgelik, Axoy wisdom discipline, or Axoy wisdom doctrine in general, to reach a positive world and to establish a omega nova world at the end, finally, eventually, to have the heaven here on earth. It is possible because our hell is also here. Everything is here. We are the only living forms in this shape. I mean, only living forms on earth. And there is no other creatures like us in all universes and galaxies, etc. This is the laboratory of Karyamantas Onya, the world. So we are experiencing whatever we experience on this earth from A to Z in this form. But we get some help from other forms. But also, we are also obstructed by the forces of negative forces, again in celestial position. So we have to protect ourselves from the negative, and we have to walk on our path with positive integration. So it's not so easy, as you can see. There are wars. The children are dying. They are fighting for money. They are fighting for petroleum. They are fighting for dark energies. They like blood. I mean, we live in a very horrible world at the moment, despite of our efforts for the betterment of it. So yeah, this is our mission. So it's a little bit utopia, yeah, but that's nice. Who is going after utopias? If some people, if you can find some people, certain amount of people, larger amount of people, then it would be possible. So the only thing that we must do is convincing ourselves and convincing others, so that the utopia will be reality in one day here. Why Bosnian Pyramid is our concern, okay? Besides Giza and other pyramids not yet have been found and been activated, because they were mentioned in the messages. So we were told about the importance of the pyramids. And why pyramid? Why not cylinder? Why not circle? Why not, sphere? Why not rectangular type of shape? It's a pyramid. What's the reason for that? We have to find out that together. We'll mention here in this lesson or in this lecture to you a little bit. When, in 2000, I don't know why I tell always 19, but in 2024, after we have got this message, we received this message, I also went Bosnia, visited Visoko at that time. And I found this sentence: gate is closed. We are at a standstill. We will have to fight to conquer until the cosmic gate is open again. So it's a cosmic gate, Bosnia Pyramid, and all the pyramids are cosmic gates. So cosmic gates help us to meet with our higher selves. So we need them. They cannot exist here with their forms, and we cannot exist there with these forms. So, but we have to unite. So these stargates are very important to meet, to cooperate with them for the betterment of the world. So yeah, this is the stone. This is the stone. I loved this. I fell in love with this stone, and somebody drove the carves there, something with the colored them, and I like it. You know, I fell in love with this stone. Why? It's a message. It's an open message because it is decoded, so we know what is it written there. And this is a very important message. So the cosmic gate must be opened, but under those circumstances, it's not possible. Therefore, I tried to learn more about Bosnian Pyramid. And of course, me and my friend, you know, we were two there, was a little bit shocked about the tunnels and the oxygen there, and fresh air inside, and we meditated. We have meditated there, and it was great. So everyone who is capable must help Bosnia to bring up the facts out there. Some of them we will realize today. And what do we have to do to protect the positive vibes there? Yeah, we have to protect the positive vibes there, because these gates, or this Stargate, is closed due to the negative vibes there, the negativity of the people. So they want positivity there. Therefore, we have to, well, nobody can do anything for you. For positivity, this is the only thing you can do is yourself, to deal with yourself, to purify yourself, to give up hatred, and to give up anger, to give up jealousy, to give up greed, and choose other type of emotions, love, affection. I mean, not jealousy, but envy, and etc. Okay. Now, why is pyramid? I will come to that part, Mr. Osman Agic and his team, and I will come to this pyramid circuit system. Well, this is a pyramid. This is how a pyramid works here on Earth. Within our knowledge, we have this pyramid acting as a reflecting unit, and of course positive vibrations again. And how does it work? There is contactor crystal device at the top of it, and at the center there is a collector crystal device. Maybe you know there was one in Giza pyramid in Cheops. I don't know. I don't remember at the moment. But one of them has a golden device as a contactor device. Well, this is a crystal. This is crystal, and of course these are crystals. Collector crystal device. So this is collector. This is collecting. And this part is a blockage unit. So whatever comes down there as an artificial energy are blockaded here and processed, and regulation circuit system is processed here in a regulation system. And then it comes to transferring crystals, and this transference is made through the circulation hoop around it. So whatever we feel, whatever positive, whatever we feel, whatever we think of, whatever we end message, they are, you know, if you are a people, if you are a person on duty, of course, as a functioner consciousness on main harvest, in main harvest on earth, then you can transfer your positive vibrations through this mechanism here. This is how also Bosnian pyramid works. Why did they close all the doors? Why you can reach the middle very easily? Why there is a castle on the top of Bosnia pyramid? Well, they are protecting it, for sure, for some reasons that you are going to learn a few minutes later in our messages. Yeah, this is we call pyramid circuit system. And these writings are Atlantlonze. It's an Atlantlonze language, and our master Axoy Matu have received those originated knowledge or the programs on this language and transferred it immediately while talking to the Turkish language in super speeds. Okay, so, but how is that so? Well, what is it? Where are those pyramids? Where are those pyramids? As you can see here, we have a model. We call it Kürzea. There are some crystal pyramid structures. These crystal pyramid structures are supported from the pyramids in Karyamantas Onya, that the institution or the authority that I mentioned a few minutes ago. So there are many pyramids, and the energies comes through those pyramids to the light pyramid of Rahman dimension. And after that, according to the needings of the divine hierarchy, Rahman just assigns those energies on Earth. Earth is here, very small, as you can see. Golden Galaxy Empire Center is here located. And golden polarization is done here at this point. And golden galaxy energy field is spreaded on this location. And this is Wardinia nucleus word here, just in the middle. And very small, it's a laboratory. It's, as you can see, it's a baby to come out. It's a baby to born. And this repertory of nucleus word and motif analunia, again, this motion ring, reflection ring here. So we can learn more about that. Let me read again to you. Rahman dimension is an enormous main transition gate. It is to be clearly understood by its name, Central Suns Union. The other name is Central Suns Union. The pyramids that are connected to central primary sun depend on Terpakil et Dardenox et Karyamasoya. Terpakil and Dardenox et Karyamantas Onya, they are the pyramids utilized by Karyantases and Aryas. From the point they arrived at the Foci of mighty and sovereign at Rahman dimension, they are located in this crystal pyramid circuit system and then transferred to the empire of Golden Galaxy. Golden Galaxy Empire utilize this an incentive power and extend those energies to all technological bases. Rahman dimension is the intervention point of Tutankhamonias, and Tutankhamonias within the Karyamantas Onya, an authority, absolute, administrative, shocking and stabilizing consciousness dimension at Karyamantas Onya in atomic holism. So, well, this is also, there are a lot to talk about that, but for the initiation, just this information is enough. Yeah, it is enough for now. And in June 2024, on the 4th of June, we have received this message through a friend of us, via a psychic friend of us. I have translated it into English, and I hope it will be understandable for you. And this message is a big message, but I only took the part which is related to the Bosnia. You are constructing a colossal energetic pyramidal structure on the lands of Anatolia, and this is not this is something else, along with the facilitating crystalline aspect of Anatolia. The consciousness that worked on the construction of pyramids in ancient times are now working on the construction of this massive pyramid, that the dimensions of it go far beyond the layers of the atmosphere. Astral energies transmitted from these consciousnesses form the stones of the pyramid. Of course, this is holographic pyramid. So we are building this pyramid above the Atlantariarum. What is Atlantariarum? Atlantariarum is the name of Istanbul, and that means the city of gods and goddesses. A colossal pyramidal structure with one corner reached the pyramids of Giza, another to the pyramids of Bosnia, and sorry, just one moment. Another to the pyramids of Bosnia, another to the Sümela Monastery, and another to Göbekli Tepe. These are the sites in Turkey. Its central location corresponds to the coordinates of Ankara, Cappadocia, and Yozgat in the very heart of central Anatolia. This giant pyramidal structure will be utilized while the nucleus world is being ascended on vertical path of Karyamantas Onya, the heaven. Try to visualize it. Break it into creation. You are the engineers, artists, and the ministers of this structure. Okay, this is the Axoy Rahmatu message to us. And what is this? Atlantariarum is Istanbul. And this is the holographic representative of holographic pyramid on Atlantariarum circle. So one side, one corner is from Bosna, the other is Giza, there is Göbekli Tepe, Sümela, and Cappadocia at the center. Of course, when you drove this pyramid, you know, according to the actual distances of those places, at the bottom of it, of course, this is not, you know, a regular square, but it is a different type of pyramid with the polygons, let me say. but still pyramid. Okay, on 14th of June 2024, the colossal Atlantaryarum crystal pyramid, which you initiated of its essential creation through the specified coordinates, is fundamentally altering the transformation process of the nucleus world in a positive direction by suppressing and neutralizing the negative activities. Your fulfillment of your duties has accelerated the cleansing, purification, and rebattering movements vertically and positively across a vast geography and dimensions. The Atlantaryarum circle, extending from the European continent to the Atlantic Ocean, is healing the nucleus world's Atlantis root crystal had been damaged during the Atlantis era. This mission was deemed worthy of your integrity following after your mission on Joshua's Hill. Joshua Hill, Yusha Hill, is a hill in Istanbul, and we activated it as an eighth gate of Istanbul. With the collective healing you had initiated on June 12th at 23 Turkish hours, we had meditated about Bosnian Pyramids at that time. You activated our million-year-old technological bases in the Bosnian coordinates, in the area where our sister, in a sense, is located. One of our friends, some of them you know her very well, at that day, she was located there in Bosnia. And for the first time in millions of years, our sacred wisdom has entered into those coordinates with natural energies. For the first time, not natural energies. We have natural energies. The energies come down to earth are artificial energies. So when these two energies combine with each other, then an synchronization appears and affection is becoming higher and higher. Okay. This entry coincided with the points of Atlantaryarum circle, has been confirmed by the Underground Platforming Life Centers Communication Networks Commission and has expanded as far as the Himalayas in the east. Our circle, extending eastward to the Himalayas ever since then, has been fully activated. You know and feel the immense importance of this with all historical background of the Bosnian, you know and feel the immense importance of this with all its intensity. Thus, the knowledge and energies from the million-year historical background of the Bosnian pyramids and the Akashic records will be put in a circuit gradually under control. Those kinds of revelations and transparencies are activated by geomagnetic storms and explosions, comes and originated from the sun, cause major earthquakes on Earth. Unfortunately, without that, it's not possible. A transformation is not possible on Earth because the world is also changing. Earth is also changing. Earth is also upgrading itself. All the revelations are kept under control by our technological basis by virtue of your awareness, your integrity, diligence, and sense of duty that mitigate the intensity of the earthquakes experienced by the nucleus world, and hence the energetic transitions, evolutions, and ascensions in consciousness of all life form prototypes and communities living in the nucleus world are taking place in a healthier environment. Continue to focus on these coordinates and concentrate your energy. We are protecting and watching over you. Yeah, again, it's a Matu center. All right, just a little bit rest. Okay. Why do we have to believe those messages? Oh, well, I was a student of Axoy Matu during his embodied period here on Earth. So I know his energy. I've met with this energy. I know it. I can distinguish it, whether it's original or not. So when these messages came on, we didn't know what to do, but the only thing we could do was to activate the energies in Bosnia and begin to follow the journey of these energies. Unfortunately, our friend was in Visoko last month, and she shared some pictures from the tunnels and the area there, and I asked her to come back immediately. The negative the negativity there really struck me. I mean, struck to my face. And sometimes it is going to happen. Sometimes negative powers will work there with full concentration, because they want also this energy comes from the higher realms. They will utilize it, of course, here on Earth. Although it's the end of them, Alpha Nova is over now as of 2012. So Alpha Nova energies are leaving Earth now, and now Beta Nova and Omega Nova energies are entering to help us to ascend our consciousness. So it's another world now, but they want to survive here in beta form and also in Omega Nova form. Well, they cannot do it in Omega Nova form, but they can maybe succeed in Beta Nova form. They can survive here, but we will not allow them to do so. That's enough. That's enough. That's really enough. Well, people can learn with happiness. People can do something. People can be creative in happiness. They can do more. There is another type of life, peaceful life. So we have to experience that as well. We experience the evil enough. So we have to continue our searchings. We have to seek for peaceful life with full of happiness. This is possible. If you ascend your consciousness to a certain level, then it is possible. You don't have to be oriented. You don't have to be managed by other people, because if you just reach to that level, then you know your own responsibilities and what to do. So nobody needs to tell you what to do. So you share the world. You know what is your contribution when it happens. And it's possible to live a happy life and upgrade ourselves to a higher level of living forms within this body, of course. Yes, let's continue. Okay, I will be a little bit faster because it's already 10:41. There are, on the 6th of July, again, 2024, we received another one. There are 1,672 pyramidal structures in the Sea of Marmara. Approximately 300 of these are physical, while 1,372 are energetic. Each is about the size of 10 Giza pyramids. These pyramids were built using joint Atlantis and Lemurian technologies. To bring these pyramids up to date is crucial for the harmonization and reunion of the two ancient civilizations. The Atlantis civilization, located in the Sea of Marmara, still conducts its galactic transitions from that location. As the consciousness level of Earth's surface civilization escalated, these pyramids are gradually be activated, radiating frequencies of harmony and peace to the nucleus universe. They act as a code decoding key. These pyramids have a synchronized closed circuit function, and they transmit the necessary energies to the nucleus world by reflecting on the Bosnian and Giza pyramids. The activation of the Lemurian Chinese pyramids depends on your energy concentration. The energies of Marmara pyramids are now reflected via the obelisks at their actual coordinates: Istanbul, Paris, London, New York, Florence, Aswan, Rome, Luxor, Cairo, Vatican, Fayoum, Dorset, Durham, and Ponzan are among the cities where obelisks are located. Your mission during the exposition outward of the alpha energies on nucleus world is quite substantial. Beta and omega nova energies are being emanated from the same coordinates. The Atlantariarum circles are at the state of beating as hearts. Imagine that your heartbeats are permeated by creating golden circles and synchronizing with the Atlantariarum circles. These heartbeats are reflected throughout the world, and thus the new physical electromagnetic body of the nucleus world, the omega nova astral body and garment, are seen together as such. Plasma and filament transferred from the sun are gathered around the Atlantariarum pyramid, blocked, and then are reflected and emanated back to the wood through the pyramids and other technological bases on Earth via omega energy charged pores. All of this is happening in proportion to the consciousness levels of you, the holder of Matu consciousness genes. Your integrity, our embassy of Karabantas Onya, is bringing consciousness and freedom to the nucleus world with your assignment, full fit and omega nova reflections, and thus you guide the evolution of humanity to the positive direction. Yeah. This is the last one. Göbekli Tepe on July 20, well, the last one we shared with you, let me correct this sentence. Göbekli Tepe is the first technological base had founded within the 78,000-year-old main harvest program in the nucleus world. The genetic traces of each covenant contracted people on duty are recorded in the stones through pores. When you place the Ark of the Covenant in the center of that structure, a dimensional portal to the Andromeda galaxy opens. Technological experts at the Marduk Nibiru planet mobile bases utilized Göbekli Tepe for this purpose at that time. Similarly, technological bases in the Giza pyramids, the Bosnian pyramids, the Sumela monastery, and many other bases were used as Andromeda stargates for these purposes. When a specific covenant enlightens and become a wise being with the wisdom of Axoy, and when they acquire certain divine technological capabilities, these technological bases are automatically activated and passage to Andromeda is provided. At that point, the Ark of the Covenant miniature technological base does not need to be physically used. It is freed from the material-wise structure form, conditioning records and functions energetically at super-level criteria. Andromeda Technological Bases Committee, Andromeda Stellar Pole Committee, Galactic Federation Presidency is the origin of this message. Okay, this is all for now. So when you just look at a building, I mean, an ancient building like Bosnian Pyramid or Giza Pyramid, well, some people just see stones. And, well, oh, it's very, very gigantic stones. So admiring to the ancient cultures who build up there. But this is not the only thing that we have to consider about those places. These are well, the earth has an organism consciousness. And every registration on any stone is valuable and shall be bring up to the light. So Bosnian Pyramid has started to talk with us. And thanks to Mr. Osmanagic and his team, he really did a lot. Can you imagine a place that there come and make serious crowds, not for the fight, but for love, for the betterment of humanity, to dig out the sacred knowledge that helps Earth, the world, and they try to make the world a better place to live on. Thanks to them. And we are, as one of them, will be in Visoko sooner, in the middle of this month, because we want to make some cleansing there, purification there, and maybe we can find a chance to meet you in there. Let me share again, but I think we shared all the documents that we have to share. This is the first presentation that I can do for you. I don't know whether you have questions. Is there any question? Okay, there is no question. Let me check on YouTube. Okay. All right then. Our English broadcasting will be done time to time here. So if you are interested in, we are ready to give you more information and to meet you also. To meet you here or there, I don't know. Thank you very much indeed. I want to salute you again once more with the Ra dimension greetings. That's Raya. Okay. Good evening. Bye-bye.